Do you struggle with a cluttered garage? Are you not able to keep your car in the garage because of all the other things there? Well, you're in luck because today we're going to talk about 10 steps to organize your garage here on Get Organized with Jodi. Hi, I'm Jodi Granock. I'm a certified professional organizer with over 15 years in the field. And the time of this video, it is fall. And that is a great time of year to work on organizing your garage because it's not too hot and it's not too cold yet, hopefully, where you live. Fall is an excellent time to work on organizing your garage. So pick a mild day, play some favorite music, put out some refreshments, maybe invite some family and friends over to your garage to help you out and make a day of it. It's a practical financial investment to get your garage organized because if you have too much clutter in your garage and you can't even store your car there, that's putting extra wear and tear on your vehicle, which does cost money. So let's get into it. Step one, yes, I know. Empty the entire contents of your garage out onto the driveway or onto the lawn, whatever it takes. Yes, this is the hardest step, and this is why it's good to have other people there to help you. You can do this, I promise. Take everything out, it'll make it much easier for the rest of the steps. All right, so step two, once everything is cleared out of the garage, this is the ideal time to sweep it out and also potentially wash the garage floor if needed. Step three, you're going to go through your items and group the like items together because you want to create different zones in the garage. So, what kind of items could you group together? Sports equipment, gardening supplies, painting supplies, things to maintain your car, tools. I'm sure you can think of other items as well. But as you are looking and grouping these items together, you also want to be on the lookout for things that you no longer want or need. So things that are broken, things that are damaged by water, by mold, by mildew, things you have in duplication that you don't need in duplication. And as I said, things you don't need, things you don't use, things you don't want. Simple. Now, depending on the status of these items, some of these things you might be able to donate, and some of these things you want to just go ahead and toss into the trash. Step five, if you have duplicate items, the best way to deal with that is to save the one or the few that you like the best and sell, donate, give away, or throw away the rest. Step six, if you are storing memorabilia in your garage, it is time to reassess that decision because gathering dust, insects, creepy crawlies, and maybe water in an old box in the garage is really not the best way to take care of the things you truly love. First of all, cardboard boxes are not your friend for storing things long term because of the elements, because of bugs, insects, rodents. It is much better to use something more sturdy like plastic totes. But go ahead and review the contents of all the boxed items and choose the ones that offer the greatest value to you, but find an appropriate way to display them and appreciate them inside your home. Because what is the point of having these nostalgic items if you never even look at them? Step seven is to think vertical. So you only have a certain amount of horizontal space in a garage, so you can use vertical storage to create extra opportunities for yourself. You can mount ceiling or wall racks to hang up bicycles or gardening supplies. You can put up a pegboard to hang up your tools. You can even outline the shapes on the pegboard so that it's easier to find them and return them to the right place. You can purchase metal shelving units to store supplies and group like items together on each shelf. Step eight is to start storing the like items together to create specific zones for your garage. So we've assessed everything, we've taken it all out, we've gone through things, we've pared them down, we've figured out who's a friend of whose, and now it's time to figure out where in the garage we're going to have these items live. Step 9, going back to what we said before about instead of having cardboard boxes, if you need to store things in the garage, at least give them some more protection. So purchase heavy-duty storage containers like the one you see here in this photo that can withstand fluctuations in temperature and humidity. But you also want to make sure that you label these containers on the top and the sides so that you don't have to open each one to figure out what it is. So you can use a label maker. You can also use tape and a Sharpie, a wide black marker or a silver marker if you need to write on a color like black. Step 10, if you are storing furniture in your garage for a family member or a second home, you can consider renting an off-site storage unit if you don't have the space in your garage. But please be careful about this because you don't want to fall into the trap of paying for a storage unit indefinitely. So maintaining the organization of your garage, it does not have to take more than a few minutes each day once you've done the initial organization, because now each of your items has a designated home. It's got a designated zone in the garage. Plan on reorganizing the garage once a year. It won't take nearly as much work as the first time you do it if you've kept up with your daily maintenance. I hope that's given you the tools and the motivation that you need to work on organizing your garage this season. And I would love to hear from you on your progress. So please feel free to comment on this video and let us know how it's going. I encourage you to visit Organizing Magic for more organizing resources, including our free e-newsletter and information on our monthly Zoom webinars, which are also free. And remember that new videos drop every Friday, so be in the know and click like and subscribe before you go so you never miss a single video. I'll see you next time.